Can you feel the power? Can you feel the power? Feel the power of double XI on internet television.
There's a world that needs answers. They go for wrong and think it's right. It's downright disturbing, but I'ma carry this light. You illuminate the night, bring truth to the slave. You reveal the hidden treasures, redirect them from the grave. Drive on the passenger, flow through the vision. We off in the sunset, heavy on a mission. Bon voyage to the entourage, fear and tradition. It's you and me daily, you and my provision. You the lead, I'm the sidekick, pedal to the metal. Got my shield and my sword, and we headed to the battle where they can't cruise.
Anything is possible. Nothing's impossible. He can do improbable. My God is powerful.
Not impossible. God said, let's go. Let's get it lit. Give God the glory. Dance all night. Let's make it quake. People praise his name, cause you don't know my story. See, you don't know the struggles that I've been through. Wanna praise him through. Dance, give God his due. Hold them hands up high, cause we too lit. Got them Christians on the floor, now we too legit. For Christ. To let God. To let go. To let somebody stand up and give Jesus praise. To put them hands in the air. All the glory to you, Jesus. See, God's raising up a new army. Those who love to praise him through worship and dance. Where my crunk soldiers at? Let's make it quick. Have your way, Lord. Let go. To let your way, Lord. Let go. To let have your way, Lord. Let go. To let have your way, Lord.
Hi, this is Lekeisha from the Lekeisha Mosley Show, and we are out here on site in Randallstown, Maryland at Collins Seafood and Grill. We're here with Dr. Stephen Turner's at his book signing, and we're so excited. It's really an amazing occasion, and it's so much amazing love and energy that's going on here that is so full of joy and support. So you have to come on out and support. We're out here, we're having a good time right now. We're in intermission right now, but it's really moving powerful. So we're looking forward to seeing you soon. Lekeisha with the Lekeisha Mosley Show, and I'm out here on set in Randallstown, Maryland at the Collins Seafood and Grill restaurant with the amazing Pastor Stephen Turner, and we are talking with him because he has a lot of things going on this evening. We are here with his latest book, and he's at his book signing, and we have so many family and friends that's out here today supporting him. So I just want to know, how are you feeling about today? Because there's so much love and support that's in the room right now.
It's amazing. It's a miracle, and I just thank God for the folks that have decided to show up and just be in the room to get the love, the fellowship, the networking, and all of this. Is the Gospel Network first meeting, and so we just started off with a double book signing party, and so I'm just grateful to live long enough to actually dispense from God 2 books.
That's amazing. I'm just encouraged when anyone puts pen to the paper and begin to write and tell their story in whatever way that they want to tell it, whether it is a biography, whether it's just telling a snippet of your story currently now or in the past or future, whatever it is. It's just encouraging for us to hear it and be able to see it, and be able to, celebrate with you. How do you feel about that?
I never imagined that when I had the inspiration to write the books, I had gone through 4 tragedies, 4 sudden deaths in 4 straight years. So I was going through depression, and so someone advised me that I should write a book. And my first thought was that I really didn't have time to write a book. But she said you need to make time, and so I wrote a chapter a day. And the first book is called The Other Pulpit. It chronicles the life I had with my mother, who was the first president and founder of a gospel choir that sang for radio broadcasts, the radio choir of the First Apostolic Faith Institutional Church. She led that choir for 46 years, and they made history, traveling as far and across country, even sang at Carnegie Hall, and I was drafted. Okay. All my aunts and uncles were on the choir, and so I was drafted to be on the choir. I was on the choir at probably age 7, and then her dream was for me to play for the choir, which I played the last 7 years that they existed. And so writing about our history in the 60s, her being an unwed mother, having a child out of wedlock, and deciding to keep the child. Thank you. I was just so grateful. And her, because she wanted to give me back to God. And so that's the premise of the book, The Other Pulpit. It shows our battles. We had battles. You have battles, and I'm sure you have battles with your mother and parents. She wanted me to be a leader. I didn't want to be a leader. She wanted me to play the music. I didn't want to practice. Just, those kind of things. But she was determined, like a drill sergeant. That's why I said I've been in the military twice.
Yes.
Yeah, so, and it does have unexpected humor. I would not advise you to read The Other Pulpit at work, trying to sneak it and read it, because the unexpected humor will pop out and make you laugh out loud, and your boss will be on notice and you'll be in trouble. I can't take responsibility for that.
That's amazing. I tell you, the joy of the Lord is our strength, okay? So yes. I just feel so many different ways that God is using you, in what you have going on. I mean, you're a minister, and you are a musician.
Proud of that.
Okay, and now you're an author.
Yes, and also a podcast radio host. I could say other things too. Songwriter.
A songwriter. That's what I'm talking about. It's amazing how God opens up what was within you the whole time when we just let Him lead.
That was my problem. I had to put out 2 books because I didn't want to let Him lead. And so it took a long time to get. I was disobedient, hard-headed. Don't you be that way. Let God do in you what He wants to do, because you're going to eventually have to say, yes, God, anyway. So you might as well do it while you're whole, while you're complete. Not an old man, not balding. I could have done it, in my 20s. But thank God He let me live to see this long. Yeah. Oh, the second book is called Stormproof. And when I used to write sermons, I'd always had to be careful about what I wrote, the title, because I had to live it first. And so Stormproof, I had to go through storms to get to the proof part, to prove that I was worthy to survive, and that whatever storm I was in, I would be able to live through it. And this book is for those who are suffering, who have been through some things. They can actually look at some of these sermons and get relief.
Well, he's saying it right here. Pastor Turner is really ministering to you right now and hearing some of those broken areas in your heart where you felt like you can't go on, you're stuck, nothing else is good in me, and God is done with me. But God just lets you know right now that He is not only not done with you, but He is not finished yet, because there's some things that's ready to open up and be it in you that, somebody needs to hear. Somebody needs to hear your story. So, Pastor Turner, please let everyone know how they can continue to sow into you and be inspired to listen to you.
Well, you can go to www.jnfenterprises.com for a copy of the book. You can also go to StephenTurnerMinistries.com. You can also call at 410-288-8788, our office line, or CEO Direct, 410-302-2737. I just said 410-302-2737. And if you need prayer. That's 1-855-393-3232. That's 1-855-393-3232. That's our church line. It's 24 hours a day. You don't have to press a whole bunch of numbers. You will get the pastor directly. Good God Almighty.
There it is. Listen, you want to stay connected with Pastor Turner, with everything that he has going on and what God is moving within him. This is so amazing. I'm so glad that you had time to sit with me just for a little while, because this is an amazing gathering that's going on right now. It's your book signing.
It's hot.
Yes, it is. God is so in control. I'm so grateful to be here. Thank you for having us out here.
Glad to have you.
Absolutely.
And you are the award-winning, Stellar-nominated Golden Globe Lekeisha Mosley show, right?
Well, yes, I am.
Okay,
I thank God. Praise the Lord. Well, thank you so much for watching, everyone, and definitely make sure you stay tuned with what we have going on. Have a good night.
Bless you.
Hi everyone, this is Lekeisha with the Lekeisha Mosley Show, and we're out here on set at Collins Seafood and Grill, and it's in Randallstown, Maryland, and we're having a good time out here at Pastor Stephen Turner's book signing, and he has some amazing guests that's out here, and I'm so glad to have the opportunity to interview them just for a few minutes. So you can let us know a little bit about yourself?
Yes, I'm Leon Purnell, Executive Director of the Men and Family Center in East Baltimore, where we provide holistic services to many men, women, and some children.
Wow, that's amazing, because you're really making a difference out here in Maryland, and it's needed, especially with everything that's going on out today, and you're being a pioneer in what you're doing. I mean, what is everyone going to look forward to?
Well, we're trying to build a new building, and that's what would be a real highlight for the area. One, because we've been in the same building for 22 years, and we really do want the clients to benefit from a new facility.
Well, I believe they are going to benefit from it, and definitely be able to, I believe, probably have some more resources that's within the building, and have another activities that they have to look forward to.
That's exactly right. We'll be able to add far more activities and services should we have a larger space. Right now we do quite a bit with the social determinants, avoiding evictions, assisting with BG&E bills, employment. We have expungement clinics where we get a lot of charges off of people's records and make them employable. A little bit of everything, and all of this is to help them improve their access to health care, because most people won't think of their health and if they have emergent needs pending.
Mm-hmm. That's amazing, because sometimes when you're thinking of needing help, you just want an instant fix. But it sounds like what you're doing at your center, you're not only showing them the fish, but you're showing them how to fish.
Well, definitely, and even with the financial literacy, if we could show them how to balance a budget and manage some of their money, they won't have to come back to us every month, thinking they can get help, because we can help them every month. With BG&E, we only can help them mainly, I think it's once a year. So it's a little education that has to go along with this.
Yes, I'm so passionate about that, because it's so important for us to begin to teach some of the things that we probably should have had resources many years ago, but it just didn't happen. But you're showing that, there's still time to continue on and begin to learn those things that we didn't learn, right? Exactly. With those resources.
And one of the things that we're looking to add in the near future is a psychiatrist, because we have so many people that have mental illnesses, and we want to address the trauma that our children suffer through every day. We were talking at the center a while ago that why is it so many people feel so callous they can go out and kill somebody? But when you think about it, you have one traumatic experience piled on another traumatic experience, you become callous. and that's what we want to address. When they have an emergency out in the county, they send a whole van load of therapists out there to address that with the kids. Our kids don't get that.
That's amazing, because a lot of times we are, stuck in a place because we don't know how we're feeling inside and how to deal with the feeling. And it sounds like that's what you're doing with your center. You're showing that, it's okay to be angry, but you need to be able to route your anger in this way.
Got to know how to channel it, I did a lot of counseling with the reentry population on anger management, how to identify what your triggers are, and when you do, you need to get away from there or leave a note or something, whatever it takes, but don't act on it.
Exactly. It's so needed, and I'm just so excited because that is really what I'm passionate about, just beginning to give opportunities for our youth to understand that they're not alone, that it's okay to channel things in a positive and healthy way and begin to live what God has for them and begin to live their dreams without those issues that they were carrying on from their family.
So if you know a psychiatrist out there that's interested in helping people and not just the money, send them our way, 410-614-5353.
Let Jesus take control. I think I need a little calibration. I'ma let Jesus take control. I think I need a little calibration. I'ma let Jesus take control. I think I need a little calibration. I'ma let Jesus take control. I think I need a little calibration. I'ma let Jesus take control. I'm going in a different direction. Tired of mediocre, seeking perfection. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I'm saved for life. Who says that a Christian can't turn up? All the glory, all the praise to Jesus. I think I need a little calibration. $100 pockets and billionaire relation. When I say praise, you say praise him. Praise, praise him. Praise, praise him. When I say praise, you say praise him. Praise, praise him. Praise, praise him. I think I need a little calibration. I'ma let Jesus take control. I think I need a little calibration. I'ma let Jesus take control. I think I need a little calibration. I'ma let Jesus take control. I think I need a little calibration. I'ma let Jesus take control. Lord, you have my authorization. Giving Jesus praise, admiration. Walked on water, sensation. Turn water into wine, innovation. My Father has many, many mansions. Build a new heaven, expansion. I think I need a little calibration. Big money dreams, billionaire elation. I'm moving on. Streets are paved with gold. I'm tapping high. I'ma let Jesus take control. I think I need a little calibration. I'ma let Jesus take control. I think I need a little calibration. I'ma let Jesus take control. I think I need a little calibration. I'ma let Jesus take.
I'm waking up, I'm feeling good, I'm coming through, straight in your hood, it's going down, so tell your friends, you know it's on, so let's begin, I'm waking up, feet on the floor, stretch my arms, bust down the door, and
I've been feeling worse for a long time. Been on the block with a strong grind. 53, but it looks like I'm 19. Ghost writing for the kingdom and it's all fine. We can do this all day, better all night. Roll up, lay back in the all white. No need for the dark, cause it's all light. One war with Jesus in its own sight. At this manner, you handle with a candle that'll never go out until he calls me home. I speak spirit with the lyrics till you hear it. It's almost just like God called your phone. I'm in his zone like I'm heaven sent. Sip new wine like I'm heaven bent. He owns it all, he don't pay no rent. The camp's so deep you can pop a tent.
I'm waking up, I'm feeling good, I'm coming through, straight in your hood, it's going down, so tell it's on, so let's begin. I'm waking up, feet on the floor, stretch my arms, bust down the door, walk right on in and call his name. It's Jesus Christ, it's not a game. And wake up!
Hold up, wait a minute. Game starting, I'm in it. King shark and I kill it. One goal, one vision. One God, one mission. See how I'm living. When I'm back, that's fishing. All facts, not fiction. I ain't crippin', I'm Christian. Yeah, you woke, but I'm risen. Still none of y'all don't get it. I might put in your block with my speakers. Whoa, they playing vibes, I'm playing Jesus. Yeah, climb the surface like a Peter. Fishing for cash, I'm fishing people. Yeah, you gonna need more people to hold me back, cause I'm waking it up and I'm getting it started. The next time they ask you who it is, say it's the web slinger. They call me Young
I'm
Father.
waking up, I'm feeling good. I'm coming through, straight in your hood. It's going down, so tell your friends. You know it's on, so let's begin. I'm waking up, feet on the floor, stretch my arms, bust down the door, walk right on in and call his name. It's Jesus Christ, it's not a game. And wake up!
Romans chapter 13, verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
And wake up!
Just Clay Young Parker. It's time to wake
And
up.
wake up! 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 And wake up! 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 And wake up! 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 And wake up!
It's the greatest gift, being here with you, resting in your arms. Well, it's all I wanna do. I thought that I could find in people what only you can give. Peace and contentment, a reason to live. I am never alone.
Can you feel the power? Can you feel the power? Feel the power of double XI on internet television.